Good evening, traders. Good evening, my subscribers. On today's market review, I want to start it in an unusual way. For long, I haven't touched the Bitcoin. I think maybe for 2 weeks now, I haven't touched the Bitcoin. But let me tell you something. Let me give you a valuable information about the Bitcoin. You can see this diagram. It's called harmonic pattern, and this is called the Catley pattern. So this is called the Catley pattern. Okay, so this is called the Catley pattern. So, and everything in patterns and structure and swing always have their target. So this daily chart, the Catley pattern, is telling us that the next target for Bitcoin is 16,000. So if you bought Bitcoin, don't be in a haste to take profit, but anyway, secure your trade by moving your stop to break even, so that if anything happens, you won't lose your money. You know, anything happen in the market, so nobody is 100% sure of what will happen next. But I can tell you, I am 80% sure and above that Bitcoin is going to 16,000. From there, we may have some correction and move again. The bottom line there is that Bitcoin is going back to this area, to 19,000. Bitcoin is going back to 19,000, just around 20,000, before it fell on December 2017. So Bitcoin is going back there, but first of all, it's gonna hit 16,000, maybe reverse a little, or a reverse waste time in correction. So impulse is on the way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gonna count to 16,000. Okay, let me go to 4 hours. On 4 hours, I need to tell you something on Bitcoin on 4 hours. In forex trading, you always have in mind alternatives when you are analyzing market. You can see, I don't want to clean this very dialogue. The last time I made my analysis, my focus was that the Bitcoin will drop from here, so that we have complete WXYXZ. Let me show you. My focus that we're gonna have WXYXZ. So I was thinking that Z we call down here, but for the break of this very price break off here shows that price is no longer coming back. So what I will do right now, I'm gonna remove this and change my account. That's how we do it. WXY. So this is the whole correction. So what are we counting now? The thing we have now, that this is 1, this is 2. Okay, this is anyway, we even have triangle here. I didn't see it before, but here we have triangle here. We have A, B, C, D, E. So that's it. And this is wave 1, wave 2. We have wave 3. Or either wave 3 is over, or it is still developing. But the bottom line is that Bitcoin is going to 16,000. That's the message I want to pass to you. So I was expecting Bitcoin to drop from here, but I said if it breaks this low, then I will consider selling. That's why I made this dialogue: break, correction, and sell. So it didn't work like that. Now I'm gonna remove them because it's no longer doing anything here. Okay, so for now, the main focus on Bitcoin is that now it's time to buy Bitcoin. I mean, when I say buy I mean is if you are a margin trader. If you trade by margin, you buy. Then if you are positional trader, that you trade as an investment, you may buy, but don't buy much unless we get a better retracement. So if something like this happens, maybe from this very area, the price okay, now if the price from here, let me start from 2. If we get a pullback, down to this area, then I can assure you it's a good time to buy. But if you don't have a pullback, it is still going there, but you may just buy right now, and the next thing, the price will keep drawing, and you got confused, and you may regret buying. The next thing, you may panic and sell it. After you sell, it keeps going up again. All these things is why you need to learn what you are doing. So as I said earlier, we are offering, we can train you, we teach you to do what you are doing, but you're gonna pay us a little money for this year. Next year everything will change. Okay, so that's all for Bitcoin. No need to go into one hour, because one hour will not show us anything. The bottom line is that Bitcoin is going up right now, so you look for your entry. Okay, now I think something might happen here. This movement, we might have A, B, C. Okay, you might have, from 1 hour I can show that you might have, A, B, C. You must have something like this. So if it happens, then you can buy, whether you are a margin trader or we are buying this as an investment. So that's all I can see on Bitcoin now. Okay, let me go to other page I wanted to analyze. I just saw this Bitcoin and decided to do something about it. Okay. Be patient. My network is slow, so be patient. Let me know what's happening. Okay, this is Dow Jones Industrial Average. Okay, this is 1 hour chart. Let me go to 4 hours. The last time I made the analysis on Dow, I said something that it is sometimes unusual for that this drop might not have ended, that we may still have a drop here. Take my last videos, I said it, and that's why I draw this very diagram, that we might have a drop towards this trend line, and then price will keep going up, or it might even break it. So I believe that wave 4 is over, but we might still have a drop before the price breaks this very area. That what we will be watching is that once price comes back here, we watch for buying setup. But if broke it very strongly, we might still have a sell, maybe towards 25 to 600 before we buy again. So price is gradually coming down here. So we will be looking for, if you are a scalper, you can sell before you will buy. So my main focus is that price might be doing all these things gradually and touch here before we buy, or it might have finished its pullback and buying will continue. What matters is that you keep watching, you don't buy, you don't jump in. When you get the setup, you buy. Now it is selling. I believe that we'll see it's coming down somewhere here. Okay. Anyway, that is not one of the price, one of the pairs I wanted to analyze, but because I said something about it last week or last 2 weeks, I wanted to touch it again. Okay, we go to I did save all this. I did save all these charts, and whenever we have slow network, it somehow affects what we are doing. See, we cannot. I did save all these charts, and I think it's a mistake. Bitcoin is just reflecting in everything. I don't like it. Let me close all of it. Okay. Bitcoin again. Okay, the Bitcoin is going. It's gone. Okay. This is Euro USD. Let me go to 4 hours. On Euro USD, remember yesterday I said something yesterday that my main forecast is downside, but it's too premature to sell because I can see the price coming up to this very level, and you can see yesterday price was here, and you can now see that price have touched 0.38 Fibo retracement. So the price might continue to go up from here, which means if you see buy setup, you might buy and wait for what happens here. So my main focus, I'm not buy. I will wait for this completion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I will sell from this area down here. If the sell triggers, it will break this line and continue coming down. So that's my main focus on Euro USD. I can see for hours. We now see it clearer that we are getting A, B, C. So we must get. Price this pullback might end here, and we will see price go up to around 1.8, 1.9, or even 1.92 or thereabout. So let's keep watching. Okay. Next is GBP USD. This Bitcoin, what have I done to you? Okay, let's go to BTC USD. So yeah, sorry, pounds US dollars. Okay. On pounds dollars, yesterday I said something. You must remember it, or maybe you go back to the chart. I said that I expect price to drop from here. That I don't want to buy unless I see a clear break of this very line. that if price drops from here, I will look for correction and they sell GBUSD. And if I sell, here will be my stop loss. Watch yesterday's video, I said it, and you can see it's dropping. So what I will look for is if I have a nice pullback, if I get a nice correction, because this can be seen as an impulse. So if I see a nice correction, I will just sell around here, and that's my plan on pounds, US dollars. That's my plan, to buy somewhere from here. If I buy from here, my stop loss will be on this line. Then my take profit will be down here. So I'll be looking for a buy. Sorry. I'll be looking for sell from this area. If I get a sell set up, I will sell, then stop loss will be here, and so on. So that's all for GBUSD. The next is on DXY. Yesterday I said we expect further downside, but we might have we will likely have a pullback. All this diagram was set up here yesterday. I expect price to go down from either from here, or from here. One thing with correction is that you don't know how it will end or when it will end, but you can forecast and target where it can end. So if this pullback continues up to this area, I might have a rethink about the selling. But if it ends this area and it doesn't break it, I'll still have confidence to sell. Or maybe if it makes a nice structure, there are some corrective structures that you will see, you like it. For instance, let me go to 1 hour. For instance, now this can be seen as A, B, C, then this can be seen as W. If we get X and Y, let me put something here for you to see it. If we get W, maybe somewhere X, then maybe here Y. It will be a very nice trade, because it will make a nice profit, because from here it will surely break here and keep going down. So, and one thing is that this very pullback is strong. I didn't expect it to be strong, but you can see it's a correction. Until it finishes, we know what it is trying to do. So what I am expecting now is a drop, but not the drop that we break here. It's a drop that we make the correction. The correction is always in three swings. This is already a 3 swing, but for me, we might have a bigger swing. That is, this can be, let me say, a 3-in-1 swing. Then we have another 3-in-1 swing. Then we have another maybe 5 waves up, or even 3-in-1 again, and we have a sell. So we keep watching. Don't just jump in and sell. You may sell, but don't expect it to come here immediately, unless we have a sharp drop like this. If you get a sharp drop like this, then I know that it will take time to break here. But if the price action is just sluggish as it's happening right now, we might have another 2 swings before we sell. Okay, What again? Okay, I think we talked about gold. Gold, my darling item. Whenever we have the story to work, we always have this type of problem. Okay, you can see gold. Something is happening in gold. Let me go to 4 hours. Remember, for the past week and up to yesterday, I was saying something that I am still expecting a drop on gold unless this very line 1976 is taken out. But you can see yesterday the price was here, and I said that I can see this as 1 and then this is 2, and from exactly this very place the price keep coming down. It bounced here, but I can see that by tomorrow it might continue going down. So I'm saying again, I'm not going to buy gold until I can buy. If here is taken, I can buy and watch, buy with a very small lot size. I can buy and watch for what happens here. If it breaks strongly, I will leave it. If it bounces sluggishly, if it bounces strongly, I will close it and look for sale. So I'm expecting WSYXZ. So I'm expecting Z to come down around 1800 or even below. So that's for gold. Let's go to 1 hour to see things clearer. You can see this is a very strong move. This is a very strong move. So we must have something like this. We must have something like this. We must have something like this. We must have A, B, C. We must have something like this. We must have something like this before we see another drop. So let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. So this move is strong. It's strong. So keep watching for it. It might just continue coming down from here. But as patterns is concerned, we might have A, B, C, and then we sell. Okay, that's for gold. We have another pair to talk about. Silver. I didn't touch silver yesterday, but let me know what is happening in silver. Silver. Okay, silver and gold most of the time move the same direction, but not all the time anyway. But you can see my idea is that silver will also drop. So I put this line, maybe I think silver, I did 3 days ago, 2 days ago. I expect this drop unless here is broken. But you can see price is not strong enough to break it. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is somehow interesting. 1 hour is somehow interesting. And 1 hour we have broken this channel. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Though the labeling is not just that nice, but it's still a diagonal anyway. But you can see price have broken it, and the next thing is to look for sell setup. So if something like this happens, just like gold, if something like this happens, if I see this kind of structure or similar to it, I won't hesitate to sell silver. If I see something like this, I'll just sell silver the way I will sell gold. So that's it. Okay. Remember, gold and silver, the major trend is up. They are going up, but we are now currently in correction. Correction takes time to complete. So what I'm looking for is wave 4. Have wave 4 ended? Is it developing? My main focus that wave 4 is yet to end. So I will be wrong when the price closes above the main B of the first 4. Then I will buy. Okay. I think I have touched all the pages we discussed. Okay, let me use some minutes I have to check USD card and the AUD USD. USD card, I haven't touched it for days or even for weeks, but let me see what we have there. USD card, it's been quite a long time I touched it anyway. It's been quite, oh my god. Oh. Anyway, let me remove it. It's been quite a long time, but if you look, if you check this very labeling, you can see this 20th of October. Am I correct? Okay, 2 days ago. So I was expecting a drop, and you can see the drop has gone beyond where I even thinking about. So this is the power of knowing, power of Elliott wave, knowing what is happening and what you expect to see in the market. Okay, now I can remember what I said when I was analyzing the market. Okay, I was expecting the price to either continue going down from here or going down from here. Okay, now let me expand this very line. You can see the first option is what went through. This was my first forecast. Then this is my alternative. So now wave B has ended here. Unfortunately, I didn't trade it because I won't trade all the pays. I analyzed it, but I didn't follow it up. It escaped my mind. Whenever I'm so busy these days, sometimes I make the analysis, and during the day I will not be there to follow the trading, but it's all part of it. But I trade the much I can. I can't trade all the pairs I analyze. So that's it. So you can see our analysis is always right, though not 100% right. But you can see, if you have been following us, you know that we know what we are doing. We are not guessing or gambling. Don't gamble your money away. Learn to trade. You see, we still have time to train you, to mentor you. Time will come when we may not have the time to do that. So for now, I said it before. Contact me on Telegram. We discuss on times and the payment and the cost duration. So you can see that USD card is going down. It's going down. So for now, I don't have time to know when and where we expect a reversal. Where do we expect a reversal? Okay, anyway, whatever we are saying, don't sell now. Don't sell now because don't sell now until we get something clear. Okay, now this is what will happen if we have, let's say, if we want to sell. Watch out for something like this. This B is an expanding flat. B and the C. So this C can end here or above here. So what am I trying to say? You know, I always focus on structure. I've said it before that I'm being correct on Elliott wave count. So structure wise, this this very move is impulsive, and this very move is corrective. If you have something up, maybe where this from here and here, you look for sell setup. So this is just what I can tell you about now. Why I say is that don't just enter sell because it's going down. If you enter sell, it must continue going up. You get frustrated. You close it maybe before it comes here. You close it at loss. The next day, the next 2 days, you see it coming down. So that's what we have been doing for years. So we always know, we always forecast and know what will likely happen next. Okay, on the final note, let me touch let me touch AUD USD. It's been long, I haven't touched it here anywhere, but let me see what is there now. Okay, you can see that there's no labeling, so I haven't done something on it for long. No labeling. Let me go to data to know if I can see any labeling there. What is this? Okay. Oh, harmonic pattern. Okay. AUD USD. I didn't label it properly, but all I can see that this is with okay, or rather, okay, on daily time frame. On daily time frame, this is the bigger wave 1, then wave 3 is here. So we are looking for wave 4. So what do? We put a Fibonacci retracement to know where our wave 4 will likely fall. So for AUD USD, remember this is a daily chart anyway. USD AUD Australian dollar USD dollar. We are expecting at least wave 4 to come down to excuse me, between here and here. So because of on the day time frame, I'm looking for wave 4 to come down here. Wave 4 to come down here, either 0.5 or 0.382 Fibo before it keeps going up. So what does it imply? It implies not only that this very candle is strong. We have a very strong candle on this daily chart. This candle is strong anyway, but I don't see this as the end of wave 4. It's possible, but if you check the amount of time market have taken, okay, this is ABC, and I can see this as W. So we might have something like this. We might have something like this. As X, then we get Y. That is, this is A, B, C. Then what is on the way? W, X, Y. So remember, this is a daily time frame. So let's go to the lower time frame to see what we have. So what I can see here, that daily time, lower time frame, you have to buy based on 4 hours and 1 hour. You have to buy, and when you buy, you watch here for your take profit. You watch here for take profit. But bear in mind, if you take profit, price might break here slightly. You think the buying is continue. You enter buy. These 2 days you see the price down here. So the aim validation is this area. If price breaks here, then forget about selling again for now. But as long as here remains, selling is expected, but not so soon. Let's go to 4 hours. So on 4 hours we can see ABC, which can be W, X. We can get to Y. So this can be W, X, Y. Let me label this ABC. A, B, C. Or we might get a bigger ABC. ABC, W, X, Y, all are corrective labeling. So it doesn't matter the one we use. Though when you sign up for the lesson, I'll teach you when to use ABC, when to use WXY. But for now, they are all corrective move. So we expect W. My God. We expect W, X, Y. So before we get down. So the price is buying, and I tell you, if I want to buy AUD USD, I will just buy it here. I will just buy it here and put my stop loss here. So if you want to buy, you buy now. Either you place a buy stop here. Anyway, it's better to place a buy stop here and put stop loss. Stop loss will be if you place a buy stop here, then stop loss should be here. But if you have bought already, stop loss will be here. And if price breaks here, maybe comes around here, you move your stop loss to here to secure your trade. So if you get a surprise and price goes down fastly, which happens all the time, you don't lose money. Maybe you lose some profit. Do you go to 1 hour? My voice is cracking already. I pity teachers. They are trying. Okay. Something interesting is happening here. So anyway, I don't know how much to say on 1 hour, but when a channel breaks, price tends to do something good. Anyway, the market is buy. Anyway, the market is buying. Okay, now as we are come to 1 hour, let me give something to take home. Expect this. Then you will buy. Not a must, but it's likely. This thing is likely to happen. Anyway, 50-50. So why I'm saying this, if you have bought from here and you see price coming down, don't panic. It will reverse around here. That's what I can see Australian dollar, US dollar. So I will stop here. As I always say, use stop loss, use make proper use of money management. Don't overtrade. Trade with a lot size that is commensurate with your equity, that's with your account balance. Don't overtrade. You better make little profit every day, every week. Accumulate it. With time your money grow than trying to make all the money one day and lose your money. And when you lose, you become frustrated. Why not take it easy? Contact us for the lesson. We tell you how it will go. For this year, price is still cheap. Next year we change everything. God bless you as you make your profits. Trade with care. Bye.